Hello, my lovelies. It's Susanna, and today I want to show you how to solve this problem that was part of a math contest for ninth grade. The numbers in the regions of the given figure each indicate the perimeter of that region in centimeters. The illustration is not to scale. How long is the outer boundary of the figure? A, B, C, D, or E? We have to find the length of this outer boundary of this red line here, and they give us the lengths of these individual regions here. So this 12 means that the perimeter of this region is of length 12. And the 9 means the perimeter of this region here is of length 9. This is all the information we have, so let's see how we can find the length of this red line. My first thought was, I don't say that it was a great thought, but I want to share it with you. Maybe some of you had the same thought, so I was not the only one. So I thought maybe we can start with the smallest region here, so the one of length 3, and maybe we can figure out the lengths of these individual lines. So maybe this line is of length 1, this of length 1 as well, and this as well, so that we have 3 in total. And maybe we can go from here and try to figure out the length of the other lines then. But this approach didn't really work, and also no one said that the lengths of these lines have to be integers, right? It could also be that the length of this line is 0.5 and then this line is of length 1.5, so it didn't really work, but maybe I was not the only one with this approach. So please let me know which approaches you had that worked or didn't work. We want to find the length of our red line. So if we start here with this region, if we use the 12 to get this part of the line that we want, we also get the length of this part of the line we don't want. So if we use the 12, we get all of it, something that we want and something that we don't want. Reminds me of the things we get in life. But okay, also the 11 here. We get something that we want for our calculations, but in addition to that, we also get the length of this part here that we don't want. The 9, the same. This is something we want. This line, not so much. Here the same. Yes, we want this. No, we don't want this. And also with the 6, yes, please give me this, but please don't give me this. But if we add these numbers now, we would get too much. We would get things that we don't want in here, but as a part of it, we would also get things that we want. So let's just add the numbers. 12 plus 11 plus the 9 plus the 4 and then plus the 6. What do we get here? 12 plus 11 equals 23 plus 9, 32 plus the 10, 42. This is not our final result because we said it's too much. We don't want these inner green lines, but 42 is a beginning, but we want to subtract now the lengths of these inner green lines. How can we do that? I want to subtract this line. Okay, the 7 can help me with this. If I subtract 7, I would get rid of this line, of this green line, but I would also get rid of this the length of this line that was not in my calculations. So I would subtract too much, but let's just keep that in mind. We subtract the 7 so that we get rid of this line and this line, but we subtracted too much. But okay. Then the same with the 3. If we subtract the 3, we get rid of this green line that we didn't want to have, and also of this green line. Great. But Also here we subtract too much again. We didn't want to subtract this line, but if we subtract 3, we do it automatically. The same with the 10. That helps us to get rid of this line, of this line, of this line. All good. So if we subtract the 10, but we also subtract this line here, that was not in our calculations. But let's just do that. If we do all of this, we have 42 minus 7 equals 35, minus 3 equals 32, minus 10 equals 22. Is this my final result? No, remember that we subtracted too much. So to our 22, we have to add something again. We don't want to subtract the length of these 3 lines, so we didn't want to subtract the 4, so let's just add it again. And if we do that, we get 26, and that is our final results. So let's see if we have it here in our answers. Yes, we do. And so we solved our problem. I'm curious how you did it, so please let me know in the comments. I wish you a wonderful day, and I hope to see you in one of my next videos. Take care.